guys, and welcome to the Thursday stream, where it turns out I need to clear my throat. Excuse me about that, sorry. Yeah, we are back playing some Minecraft today. Oh, I've been sat here for the past couple of minutes waiting for the last of my spawn sand to get smelted, because I got a little bit of patch job to do over yonder in the Troubling Terrorist Tower build over here. It's quite good, it's going along quite well. It's obviously a little bit more complicated than I originally thought it was going to be, but at the same time, I thought it was going to be more complicated than I originally thought it was going to be anyway, so I don't know whether that actually counts. It's one of those weird paradoxes, like if you thought it was going to be more trouble than you thought it was going to be anyway, did you actually already think it was going to be that troublesome? I don't know. Philosophical conundrum for the day already. Hey Wise, how you doing out there, buddy? Hope you're doing fine, man. Your skyscraper is really starting to come along. I'm just throwing the last of like my spare glass onto here, and then you can totally have what's left. I may have made a mistake putting this up here, because like this is where a player needs to be, and that means they can get to the torch. Maybe I need to move that. But today we are going to go work on some proper full-sized mechs. I don't really have too much of a plan. I'm not even sure how many like legs we're going to give it or anything like that. But I just feel like we need to make a big one. Look at him. Look at him there. Let's go and take care of that, and maybe put some torches down for him. That would probably be good. He probably actually doesn't want his building polluted with torches, but still, let's go see where he was at. Hey, Mr. Skeleton. Hey, there you go. Where did you even spawn? I see the glowstone. It should have been fine. Let's have a look. 10, 9, 8, 7. Hey, Wise, how you doing? You got people spawning on this bit here. Actually, I'll tell you what. Bam. There we go. I like to make sure that the place is not being too much trouble. Hey, man, how you doing? Here, look. Have some glass. Oh, you forgot your glass. Low. Okay, cool. That's cool. I'm really loving sort of the color palette that's going on with this. It's minimalistic, but really sort of strikes home with what's going on. One of the things I've noticed with a lot of skyscraper designs recently is this whole sort of glass draping the outside of the structure. That's really nice, as opposed to like the old style scrapers that's like wall with windows in it. Modern skyscrapers very much a do I have two musics on the go again? Hang about. Let's just quickly. Music off. No, okay. All right. It sounded like I was having a little bit of troubles out there. So one of my viewers is Wise. Who is the other person out there? Let me know. Make yourself known. I mean, sometimes I feel like calling the person out like that might not be the smartest plan. Oh, hey, Mr. Wandering Trader. I don't have any emeralds, but let's go and have a look and see what you've got here. Let's see. Oh, Nautilus shells for 5. Wait. I need to go do a thing. I have been forgetting about this all week. This is just a little personal thing. It's not. Shouldn't really be on a stream. Shouldn't really be on a video. I'm just gonna go make my my conduit quickly, because I had the Heart of the Sea since like the beginning of the server, like really early, and then Forest dropped around a few of these Nautilus shells. I'm in the middle of trying to figure out how to empty all these chests and stuff around here. I mean, like, look at this stuff. I should have a diamond horse, you know. I got a little bit of dragon's breath, and that belongs somewhere else. Right, the things that I know exactly where they go, I should move those. Pop that there. And over here, I've got this. I really could do with more shulker boxes. Forest was very kind in donating me this one, but man, I need more. I need like a tools one, as well as like a valuables, and like maybe even just like a redstone shulker box. That would be amazing. There it is, conduit. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I don't have a wet area, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will work out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make my way back towards my my little UFO area. We're gonna think about like what constitutes a mech's foot, because unfortunately, I suppose I could. Wait, I know that somewhere around here I have a bunch of scaffold. Right, let's go and try and do that. Anybody else noticed all the random noises recently? Shot by skeleton. Oh no. Yeah, I think Minecraft has got a lot more noiseful. I don't know if you guys are in agreement with this. Tell me I've got some. No, I've got some string though, and I think down here I have some bamboo, so I should be able to do this and scaffolding. Brilliant. This is definitely going to help. What was insane? Oh, That's what that thunderstorm was. Aha! I was like, oh, random noises. No, it was a 4 horsemen of the apocalypse went and jumped on Destiny. Crazy. Hey Forrest, how you doing? Yeah, Fagor. That's totally what I'm gonna call you from now on, Fagor. Okay, so we're gonna head back to my area, and yeah, Mech's feet. How wide is a Mech's body? Like, what do you think? Like this sort of size just for its main thing? I don't know. Let's come back here and get some caffeine in my face. So I saw I'm gonna assume it was a kite on the way back here. Now a kite is a type of falcon that was native to this area that's been slowly being reintroduced. Not like the paper thing that you fly on the end of a string. I mean, who makes kites out of paper now? I don't know. The nylon thing. Scary. And I was once again blown away by the size of it. It was set on the cricket pitch for those that know Newbury. Of course, we're an English town. We're gonna have a cricket pitch. That's just kind of a given. But yeah, it was. We've had quite a blustery day today. There's a lot of wind going on. Not so rainy today, but you know it's been generally a wet week. We've had more rain in this week than we're supposed to have all month, or something silly like that. That is like a Daily Express quote though, so don't believe me. It's not. I don't even read the Daily Express. It wouldn't have been a Daily Express quote, but it's one of those types of quotes. It's a stat that I don't know where the person who said it got it from. So, but it's a number I like, so I'm gonna repeat it. I've completely lost track of where I was going with that one. Hey Callum, how you doing, buddy? Oh yeah. So we've had a blowy, blustery couple of days, and there's this kite, this falcon, that's just having a play with the wind. He will take off, do a sort of weird figure of 8 thing as a gust of wind comes in, kind of like bank heavy into it. It took me a little while to figure out what he was doing, and also he was like back garden distance away from me. You know, it was like you were stood at one end of the garden, he was at the other, and it was like wow, just watching this thing. Like, must be super used to having people around now. Yeah, nice. Always a moment of tension fighting a creeper like that. So what are we gonna make the mech foot out of? Do we make a uni pogo mech? No, that's silly. We're not going to do that. What I should have done is got some reference. The rain has been bad here. Groundwater flooding and rivers bursting their banks. Yeah. I heard up your way, up north, beyond Oxford, it's got quite bad. I know you're much further than beyond Oxford. Yeah, thankfully we've not been too bad. We've had some rain warnings and stuff like that, but the actual flooding has been minimal, which could have been worse. Unless, like, you guys out there know anything north beyond Oxford. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad that struck somewhere. So what I'm thinking, so we got Creeper Island over that way. I don't know if you guys are aware of my local geography. I like to name areas pretty quickly so I can get orientated and just feel like I know the area. I'm going to blow a hole in my land. Yeah, I missed him. But the shield there really saved me. Do I have enough dirt to refill this? I'm not going to, am I? Alright, let's do that. You're at the forefront, Lincolnshire. It's not great. Yeah. I really did hear that it was you guys getting, like... most of your rail network is submerged or something like that. That's how I hear about these things, through like rail updates. I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. Shut up. Alright, let's go and do this. So yeah, we might even end up building just a little bit of the shape out of dirt, because I literally have no idea. Like, we're gonna be starting with full blocks because like a mech is big. Let's not even like muck around with like, as I've gone with like half slab blocks down there. It's not even on that scale, you know. Hey Cubic, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're just talking about the weather. You're West Coast, right? How are you faring up? It's merely blowy here, so we're doing all right. But obviously, Brum, if you've been paying attention to the news, his lands have been getting crazy. His lands, yeah, it's Brum's lands up north. Alright, I really need to build something like that. A gate over there, sorry. Let's push the darkness back a little bit more. Let's just click here and click here. Cloudy like rain all day. What about like earlier on in the week? Hey, my little MC voice there. What about? Sorry. I'm just going to go around and light up some of these. I always like to push back the boundary of the darkness just a little bit more every time I have a whole load of torches on me. Incidentally, if you're playing Minecraft and you're not treating torches like food, then you're playing the game wrong, guys. You should always have extra torches on you. Okay, that's good. Yeah, playing the game wrong, you heard me. Rainy through the week, but sunny earlier. Yeah, it's kind of been the past 3 days. Right, wow, look at this creeper hole here. Oh no, it's not a creeper hole. Is it a creeper hole? Yeah, it could be classed as a creeper hole. I feel it's a creeper hole that opened up a drop down into a lower area. Okay, alright. So this is where I want to build my next little area thing. We're going to have to strip down... Oh, I broke my shovel digging sand for wires earlier. I want to build a giant mech. I say a giant mech. I want to build a large mech. Let's go with something like... this for a foot? Is a 3 wide foot right? No, because it only leaves us with a 1 wide leg, and that ain't right. That really ain't right. That ain't right, man. That ain't right at all. So something like that, bare minimum. Bare minimum, bruv. Something like this. Twitch, if you want some end rods for guns, barrels, railguns, yeah. Yes, I would love that. Thanks. That would be great. Okay, let's just throw some blocks up here and start getting some idea of scale, shall we? Like, is this too much leg? I think for the scale of the foot, this is already too much leg. I should go and grab myself a bunch of ladders. That would help. I mean, I could totally see that being a knee. I could totally see that being a knee. I'm gonna have a pelvis about here, right? I will come meet you at Turtle Island, buddy. I will come meet you at Turtle Island. I need to... So that's something else I need to work on, is what's on the other side of this portal. Because so far, this doesn't have its own connection to the Nether. I am about to run out of food, aren't I? Bad times. If only I had a bunch of cows around. Let's put this... 2 carrots, there we go. Alright. You don't know where Turtle Island is. Okay, a little inconvenient, but we will go find out. So you know, following along the end portal road, you've got a bunch of stairs that kind of lead up to a portal that has some lava and some fences next to it by the Impression of Innocence. I'm not sure if you're aware of that sculpture I made. I shouldn't be walking, I just needed to get the boat. Because this one connects up to his, and that's no good. That's no good. I don't want my portal connection up to his, but I want to have kind of like the pigman being the guard. I think that would be a great little thing here. Okay, so I don't just want to put the mech down. I also want to have like the helicopter delivery mechanism. I've been filling this up with boats. I keep stealing them, so that's a thing there. Man, so I've been trying to think about what to talk about during this stream. Every time I talk to like one of the Elder Council, they're like, "Oh, personal responsibility on the server." I'm like, no, I don't want to just talk about that. Like, I feel like it's been a heavy week of being like, "Oh, guys, really." But now, of course, sat here trying to think about the list of things that I said I need to think about. I'm like, what did I even? Thank you, buddy. Let's write that out in full. Well, I mean, that's not full. Oh look, we got a forest as well. He's coming at me. Ow! Don't hit me. I'm only heavily armed. Okay. So, Forrest has built a little game at his that I'm still yet to try, but it's lighting campfires with flame arrow, if I believe. And that sounds like a great game to have somewhere around sort of the spawn area as well. We need to have a bunch of little games like that. Oh, does the campfire give off a signal from a comparator? Am I carrying comparators? I'm not carrying comparators. Depending on whether it's lit or not. I would like to find out. Is he just dropping boats off? I think he's just dropping boats off. Also, I want to like drop out a massive oil rig somewhere out in this waters. I think that would be a great idea. Oh, I should have totally muted for that. Sorry, guys. Totally being the professional as always. I was just thinking, I think I'm going to have to go look on the internet for some like reference, because when I'm thinking archery game and Fletcher table, bows, crossbows, firing from distance, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Flemmy, just Flemmy. I'm going to be seeing Flemmy later this evening, actually. He's a good chap. Weird name. Alright, don't forget to take the boat with me, because there's nothing quite like leaving a boat behind. And then just stacking up boats here. I had about a dozen boats here before. Kinda did that cake it. Well, I missed it. Oh yeah, that's what Forrest did, yeah. I also need to like flatten this area off, do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so if you were gonna make a mech leg out of a cheap material, what don't you fire stuff at me? Did I hear that? Yeah, if you were gonna make a mech leg out of cheap materials, what would you make it out of? Obviously lapis. Entirely lapis, right? Talk about E3. You have to pull up something that I've not really I am super non-knowledgeable. You talk about E3. What's been going on? Like, is E3 coming up or has E3 happened yet? That's the question that I don't actually know right now. Man, just putting me on the spot there. Why couldn't you come up with that earlier, eh? Hey Eric, how you doing? I would love donuts, but as much as I like donuts, I prefer cookies. Yeah, it's already happened. Okay. Oh man, I am out of loop. I should totally have been found out. So I need ladders. Let's go and do that. Did we get any disappointing Bethesda announcements? Yeah, I've heard that he's going to be part of Cyberpunk 2077, which is cool. Super a way to capitalize on his internet fame. Like, whoever is doing the capitalizing there, you know. But yeah, Eric, I would love some donuts. I normally find cookies easier to get hold of, as the internet just gives them to you for free. Nintendo Switches are top. Okay. So, I mean, the only thing I know about the Switch is we got Mario Maker 2 coming out. Keanu's totally Keanu is totally sci-fi. Like, you know, the first thing I knew about him was like Bill and Ted, right? Do we make a wooden mech? Is that how it works? No, let's go get some of this material, the smooth stone. You know what, I'm gonna use this boat. Why waste the hunger? Why waste the hunger? But yeah, Keanu totally on the sci-fi tip anyway. Trying to like, where do you know Keanu from? You know, Matrix, Bill and Ted, stuff like that. Is this public? This is public, but you're probably going to be bored with this server as well. If you join the Discord, details are there. I'm so bored you can't grammar. Nice, man, nice. To be fair, I cannot grammar at the best of times. There we go, I knew I had a load around somewhere. Yeah, I can't grammar at the best of times anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. What are we going to do for, like, outside clampy legs? Let's try something like... It's going to be horrific. It's going to look horrific, so let's try it. Why would we not want to try the horrificness? Okay, I need to go get my saw bench as well. Saw table. So this was the last mech we built. The one complaint people had about it was it's not big enough, and I'm like, guys, it's a scout mech, but alright, I get it. So over that side, we're going to try and build a bigger version. Not a chicken legs one. It's got chicken legs. But... yeah, but one of the... I don't know. I don't know what the format is. Like a Mech Warrior style one. So... that's what I want to go for. I'm going to drop in a pit. I was looking at my phone. Shouldn't have done that. It's kind of like walking and talking at the same time. I thought it was a skill I possessed, but it turns out I was wrong. So just so you're aware, Eric, you're probably going to get watched the moment you enter. That's something that happens a lot. Do I have my shovel? I don't have a shovel. Wow, bad times, man. Bad times. Yeah, the eyes of Twitchy are everywhere, right? Yeah, maybe making this out of dirt to start with was a bad idea when I had broken my shovel earlier in the day. I could make a stone shovel, but like that just makes me feel even more like a pleb than trying to do it with my hands. At least with my hands I could be like, yeah, no, you know, I used all my diamond up earlier. Alright, let's go do it. Alright, let's go do it. Do I have a chest upon me? I do. Good. Let's put some build stuff here. It's always the best place to leave stuff, is where you want it. This can go on the floor next to it. I bought the scaffolding for all this, didn't I? Ugh, I spent all that time making it and forgot about it. Oh, and he gone. Okay, scaffolding is an interesting block. It's very rare that I've actually been able to use it properly, normally because I like put it too far away. So if you come up here like this, you can then do that, right? And he's back. No, there's one higher up than I thought it was. Okay, it's an interesting block, the scaffold. I don't use it anywhere near enough, which is a shame because it's so cheap as well, like so cheap. Can we use it over here? Am I not going down? Thanks. I do wonder, like, with the shift being down, what happens when I want to place a block against the chest or something like that, you know? What is the play there? What is the play? I presume you just need to do it. Can you do it like... No, it's not like flying in creative where you can just press shift and space at the same time. Okay, this is going to be big. This is going to look like probably a statue of a mech to begin with, and then we'll just kind of like add detail as we go on. I hear that is the way to do it, especially as we're going to end up with literally like a stick man to begin with, a 2D representation of what we actually finally want. Hey, I made the jump. I really didn't think I was going to then. I was like, I'm dead. I don't know, am I going to die from this height? I do have my bucket on me, but I'm not so good at scrolling to it as I used to be. I used to be like playing like walls and stuff like that, always like hovering over the hotkey for my bucket just in case I fell. I'm not quite as quick as that as I used to be. All right, that's looking pretty good. Scaffold is a great block. It is a great block. Bam. Okay, so do you think that mechs are ever going to... Let's not. Alright, whilst I look at that and laugh, do you guys think that mechs are ever going to be a thing in the future? Like, I know technically we've already got them with that like Japanese crew and the other guys that are doing it, but in an actual offensive system, do you think it's ever going to happen? Like deployed by the troops, used to win battles. I kind of feel not. Just seems like a lot of hassle. All right, let's start with this foot structure. A tank and a chopper would mess one up. Maybe. That's the problem, right? Is you never know. Too much maintenance to deal with. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not certain that maintenance will be the big problem. Because, like, can you imagine a Victorian being like, electronics, whatever? Imagine the hassle. So I don't think that's going to be the big problem. This is horrific. What have I... What am I even going for here? Let's try wider again. That's what's gone on. I've shrunk down. Maybe the leg needs to be wider. He says, taking away more of the leg. So like have this central core, but actually have another one coming down here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. If they could get one to run over rough terrain, that'd be a good support. Yeah, infantry support, that's a good idea. Because I feel like I need a gap in between. Like, here's sort of a toe structure, if you will. Heels. And you kind of take that out, and you got like this responsive foot. Definitely needs a half slab there. Let's do that quick. Yeah, I mean, the thing, I think power armor is going to be our way into it. I've literally just made it a high hill, haven't I? I think power armor is going to be the way into it, right? We make some exosuits, and then we're like, oh, we don't need that. Take the person out of it, you know, that sort of style. I ain't overly sure about this. It's getting on for the right size, but still not quite. I think there's some chunk factor missing. Let's see what we can do with this. Dig around, dig it up. Once again, instantly put everything in the wrong place, but you know, that's life. That's life. I wonder if anyone online has done a decent one that's not tiny. When all else fails, let's turn to plagiarism. I mean, as always, looking but not actually copying. Being like, I like this idea, I like that idea. Do we have a creeper farm? I do not. I see. So they've done the effect by having some sort of color differential in the middle here, which is good. The main problem with infantry or mechs compared to light armored formations, they can't traverse bog or sand quickly. Alright, drink down. Okay, let's try and find, let's go and get some darker stone. Put some more stuff. That's not build materials. Empty out my stuff as I go along. Of course I left the boat over there. Why would I not? So that's something else I want to work on at some point, is some sort of like aquatic transport for the tank or whatever. I suppose they did come out of the portal. I don't really have to worry too much about that, but still something that I would prefer. Okay, let's throw a whole bunch of this stuff in here. Most of this is all just mob stuff. I suppose technically that doesn't belong in there. That and this. Okay, stone. An LAV has less ground pressure than infantry when they are standing. Cock this. Nice. Okay, let's try some cobble maybe. And if that's not right, normal stone. And if that's not right, I've got grey. I don't know. Could work for a mech if feet were large enough. I imagine a mech with like snowshoes. Snow mech. Do we ever see snow mechs? Is that a thing? I feel like it should be a thing. I feel like it should be a thing. Okay, let's try like a stair here. Maybe a cobble stair. I'm not overly sure about my use of cobble here, but we're going to try it anyway. No, I want that. Yeah, thanks. Let's put that there. Put this here. Nope. No, that's not the one. Who'd have thought that the feet were the most awkward part? Actually, I did kind of think this was going to be the most awkward bit, to be fair. What happens if we do something like the stair here, and then another slab or two across the two? Well, that is it, isn't it? You only ever have mechs for shock and awe. You rock up in someone's town with a monster that's bigger than their buildings, and be like, "Hey, you're gonna do what we say, or we're gonna start by ripping your gates apart." Maybe that is better. Okay, that's... I feel like there's not enough on this side, you know? Let's put some more slabs down. Because, like, the weight distribution is going to be immense on this thing, as we were literally just talking about. Does this need... It does need some sort of way of, like, doing that or something, right? I don't know, we're just going to keep adding blocks until we feel like it actually could stand. You know what, that is feeling more substantial now. Let's put a few things around the back here. Skeleton horses don't have walking animations, do they not? You've just realised that. I've also just realised that. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, that kind of works. It's kind of working. Are you sure that's not just your connection? Yeah, this is almost like a beginning to walk forwards action, right? Maybe I want to set these feet apart from each other. Oh, no, talking about like doubling your workload. Let's not. All right, knee joint. Probably about there, look. See where this is? Knee joint. Don't know if that's going to work. Let's bring this in a bit. This might be a bit much, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe some more slabs. Well, we definitely want something there and that there and that there. In fact, can we... that. Oh, that doesn't look vulnerable at all. Maybe we change the palette around. I could I feel like I'm actually working towards cobble core, and then this is like the armoring on the outside. You see what I'm saying? I hope you see what I'm saying, because that's what I'm going to try and do. I like the height. Let's put this here. Okay, and there... No, not an oblique knee. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I wonder when I'm going to have to sleep. I have not thought about it for a while. This normally means I'm about to get jumped by some phantoms. Did I bring a... I didn't bring a working bed with me. I think, though, that the TP should have one in, hopefully. All things worked out, and just be nice and fine. So why is back to Palmer wanted to buy things? Yeah, with no payment. So this is the problem. People are trying to be like, hey, can I buy these things? But no one's like set up any farms or anything. I mean, can you offer him wood? Okay, let's breed these up quickly. Hey there, cows. How you doing? Can you, there we go. Nice. Thanks, guys. So looking at it from over here, I mean, that is a good size for a foot, but man, I can't really tell what it is at this distance. It's a bit tough, a bit tough. All right, so I got into bed. That's fine. Let's go back and try again. I mean, this is gonna end up being immense. Absolutely redonkulous. Okay, let's get some stairs working up here. I wonder whether I could like add bulk without going too far by using a bunch of these stairs. I don't want to shift click, I just want to grab a whole bunch of them. The reason is there, and there. Does that kind of add support without it looking like ridiculously chunko? Yeah, I think it does actually. I think it does. I think I might even want to carry on something similar on the back here. Got to get up there and start moving stuff, but that's good. That's good. Let's. If I slab the bottom here, it almost looks like they're touching because, you know, that's almost touching. Yeah, okay. Definitely going to need some more of this. Thankfully, I have quite a load here. Okay, so we've got that, and now we need to make an actual knee joint. Man, this is actually going to be huge, humongous. Let's go up here. Wasn't quite where I wanted, thanks. I knew Mechs were going to be a trouble. Oh, man. Kind of thought after how well that one went together, wouldn't be quite so difficult. Do I want to leave these weird thin things out the back? Maybe. Let's get these up the front for a bit of protection on the knee. Okay, yeah, I'm liking this. I think it's a bit hard when you're like right up in it to figure out whether it's going particularly well. That is a question, Wise. I don't know. It's a tough subject because he is someone who plays, you know. He's someone who comes online and like tries to get involved, but when things go wrong for him, he has the oh gosh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's it. I mean, that is the other thing. Like, I don't want to turn this just into an excuse to let people have vengeance, because that's not how situations actually get resolved, is it? You know. Hey, we have like 10 active members or something. Well, we had. All right, let's get rid of this. To be fair, just with our social group, that's 6, right? You, me, Miss, Decipher. Well, that was the other idea, was just teleport him like 100,000 blocks out and be like, you can't hurt anybody now. But, you know, that's also a bit rubbish. I ain't sure. I mean, that does look a little bit better. No, not that. One of these, and then maybe one on the front. Like, oh no. Maybe this. Something unusual on the front. So, like, let's call that knee joint, and then carry on going up like this and see what we can do. We don't just like throw down some shapes and carry on. We're never going to get anywhere, right? That's my plan anyway. We're just going to carry on throwing stuff down. I think it might be better if I... Now, I was going to do this, but I'm going to try something crazy and actually do this, and this, and then top everything with smooth stone slabs. And then we could just build some sort of hip joint up on top of that. Does it look like a ridiculously chunky leg? You know what? It's not great. Don't get me wrong. It's not great. I'm not singing my own praises here, but kinda looks like it might work. I almost feel like we could do with some fence, some wool. Let's try a few of them. Maybe if this material's not right, but you know, something to come down here and connect these together. Definitely not this material, but I'm gonna want to use iron bars, aren't I? I have spent so much iron recently working on various things. How are other people doing for iron? Are there any serious iron farms out there? I don't think there are. I think the iron farms have been changing too much in the past few updates for anybody really to have built a decent one. Shady government helicopter is watching. Is it going to load? I don't think it's going to load from here. I think I've got some iron bars around here. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's go and have a look. Not that one, this one. 14A. 14. Meg's got an iron farm. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's still working. Definitely go find out though. Though that said, Mega's not been on for a while. I wonder what he's. Oh, in fact, I do know what he's been up to. He's been moving in with his girlfriend. So yeah, he's not going to be around for a little while. Does this work, or is it just more grey on grey? I mean, it is more grey on grey, but I think it does work. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's go for the crutch scaffold. Yeah, nice. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna start by just moving this up because it's a core, right? And then we farm iron slightly with our village. It's mostly used to make amples for armor and don't get much surplus. Yeah, that's the problem at the moment. No one's really gone nuts, which I'm fine with. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, so I was talking about how I want to have an oil rig out in the water. That was so I could go mining. Because I feel like in the middle of the water, like, you're already down low and you're not leaving like all these caves above you like unexploited, if you will. Because that annoys me. Like as a player, not as a server owner. Tunes though. This wants to be up one, doesn't it? I think so. That one there and that one there. Alright, beautiful. That's in the wrong place as well. I do like using stairs up the side of stuff. You can just kind of like use the multiple levels to help you around. Let's try this one here and here. Really got to get round to getting World Edit working with people's inventories. I really wanted that to be a thing, but World Edit hasn't been updated for a few updates, and it turns out that it doesn't know like what Prismarine is, for example, which is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, yeah. So I feel like we would have some joint in between the middle here. Let's put one of these down, and then slabs. Yeah. And then I feel like this would come forwards in some sort of codpiece display, right? That way. Oh, this is a bit bit more hectic than I was expecting for the royalty-free playlist. I approve. Okay, do we want to have it this like how how big a pelvis are we going to give the guy? you know what I'm saying? There's got to be a bit here, right? What are we gonna do with that? Man, this guy's gonna look like proper blocky. I mean, we are in Minecraft. That's okay. That's okay. I can't. So, have people looked into nano farm designs for this update? Oh my gosh! So the amount of stuff. It used to be that you would just get off me, boat. You would just set it up to pop when the flowers were in zero light. That was kind of like the whole gimmick of a nano farm, and it enabled you to put just dispensers around a dark block, and then when you planted it, the dispensers grew the crop as quick as it could. That gave you a full crop, and then the next sort of tick, if you will, it popped off from being too dark. Hey, there we go. This is why this is like this, by the way, if you don't know. Look at all those hitboxes jumping up and dropping down and being crazy like that. But it only works when these middle blocks are here, for a certain someone who needs to know that. Okay. You know what, that does actually look pretty imposing over there. We need a thing on this side, something relatively round. I might make it out of cobble. Yes. Let's go and make it. I can see the shape that it needs to be, so let's go do it. Get in there, turn around, and go. It's getting dark. I should have brought this TP bed with me. Let's do it. I just need to... Well, in fact, I'm just going to jump in. I'm just going to reset my timings. Okay, that's the timings down. Sorry, I had to have a little... should we do a thing quick? Give me that. Oh, I didn't have Silk Touch on it. Okay, I've got some logs somewhere. I want to know what the campfire does with the comparator. I bet I don't have any comparators here either, but we are going to find out, because that is a thing that I really wanted to know. No, I've only got a repeater here. It's a bit of a shame, because I should have like this in here, and then I've got a bunch of torches on me. I've also got stone. This should be relatively easy to put together, actually. Bam, comparator. Nice. Now I need some logs for the campfire. I also appear to have all the sticks. I believe I'm going to rename them all to Rods of Time, because I'm going to use them in various devices for keeping time for me. Okay, so let's use this. I'm alright, buddy. Thanks anyway. Put this down. Okay, I'm getting nothing from that. Nothing. Let's put some redstone down, just to make sure. Pop. Yeah, nothing at all. So now take it off. Pops it, but that's fine. Yeah, neither of the states give any output. Okay, that's crazy. I would have expected it to. Like, most things give an output. Dear Mojang, your game is broken. Please fix. That one. Oh, I'll take the extra scaffolding actually, and then I'll put that one in there. Maybe using cobblestone stairs, we can make some sort of weird rotation device on the side to make it look like it's a decent hip. I did not bring the boat with me. It's very important to save saturation, right? Let's make some more food. I tell you what, this is like the one part of the game that I fail massively at, is keeping myself fed. I thought I jumped on that would have been bad. Yeah, but keeping myself fed, I'm really bad at it. Like really bad at it. I don't know why. It just seems to be something that I am not great at doing. Let's go and put this in here. Never to the point where I die, but I'm always like, oh no, I need to... I'll take the steak, thanks. I'm just like, oh no, I need to go deal with it now. And that's not a good situation to be in. You should be like, hey, yeah, I'm totally covered and A-okay about it. Whenever me and Miss play together, she is forever being like, here's the food, stop. But you know, maybe she's just enabling me to be a bad at my food game. No, definitely my own fault. Alright, let's get rid of this. I want to move them a little bit. Let's bring it back here somewhere. So let's put 1, 2, 3 in here. And call this the center line, right? Yeah, no. Let's call this the center line. Oh, it sticks. Oh, that's mildly inconvenient. There we go, cool. Well, welcome to learning how to use scaffolding with Twitchy. Something that should have happened weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Alright, Wise, it was good. Man, Wise has been an absolute trooper getting his build done. Absolute trooper. Okay, let's go with... Man, Circle Stone would be the best here, wouldn't it? That's what we really want. Just a bit of Circle Stone. So let's just put... Do I go one out or do I do it here? No, let's do it here. There's got to be a way of doing it. Like that. I mean, of course there's a way. I've got it in my head. There's got to be a thing, right? Like that, and then there's going to be that one. No, not that one. Yeah, it'd be nice if we can all get fireworks going. Wait, flat edge on the bottom, look, if it's rotating. This one is that, so that's that flat edge, and then flat edge here, and then flat edge here, no. Flat edge, top edge. It is in the wrong place, isn't it? I agree. Alright, go. Yeah, no death here. I thought I was gonna die. Laters, man, laters. Let's make enough of them. I don't know what class is enough nowadays. Anybody know? Alright, so up the top. Definitely needs to get some extra chunk in here. 4 billion? 4 billion stairs might just about cover me. I wonder if anyone's gathered billions of items in the game. I know like Psycraft are trying to make a double chest of every item. I don't know how many that actually works out to. Yeah, 4 billion would be enough. If I ever ran out after getting 4 billion stairs, I'd be like, oh well, obviously not good enough. Yeah, I mean, Psycraft are good, but they set their sights on achievable goals, which is not what we're talking about right now. I hope this is going to be alright. I don't know what to do about these bits here. I might actually just have to do something like that. Something like this, and then coming over here. This needs to be definitely bigger than that. I think what I actually want, let's take these away. Oh no! I love that, just like, oh no! Okay, I'm going to put that down there, and I'm going to put this here and this here. Kind of like as more as space fillers. And then this comes out to this line here, and then we're going to put some chunk up and down, right? So let's try something like actually going out this way and like this. Whether there's going to be any actual, like, the word that I'm looking for is like armoring on that, I don't know. Nom nom nom. I don't like the shape before I've even got started. I don't like the shape of that either. Let's get on out of here, turn around and have a look. It almost conveys what I'm going for. Oh, I think that's the truth for the whole thing. Actually, it almost conveys what I'm going for. I like the joints. That's nice. It is definitely putting across what I'm going for. The pelvis, not so much. Yeah, definitely not so much. Alright, let's get on up there and change that out. I don't even know how. Let's start with just some stairs to give it a bit of shape, right? That's probably a good starting place. Let's go with these ones. And then... so, can you not go up once you're up? Like, what about doing that? What did that do? That put it over that way. Oh, yeah, buddy. I would very much... Thank you. That would be great. I would be very appreciative. So you have to make your decision before you leave the ground. Is this what I'm being told here? Have to make my decision. Shift click to go up. Okay. Yeah, cool, thanks.
Now to strike.
What do I want here? I want something a little bit chunkier, but not that much chunkier. Maybe something like this. You can go out this way as well. Okay, yeah, I'm actually feeling 3-way symmetry on the front here. I wasn't to begin with. I was thinking maybe 4, but... yeah, I think it makes sense. Yeah, let's put this here. Yeah, because the actual torso of it is going to end up being like all of this wide, right? Can I ask you what your field of view is? 75? No, normal. Normal. Unusual. I was expecting it to be slightly higher, actually, if I was to be honest with you. That there, that there. And bring this around. Yeah, so normal's actually like 60, right? I love that eyedropper capability. Very few people actually use it. If you middle click, it will select whatever it is you're trying to, whatever it is you're looking at. Alright, this one's not right. Okay, I don't think this is going to look good from the back, but we'll just do that and see what we can get away with. Actually, you know what? I see what I'm going for here now. I say with confidence. I want to kind of widen out now. A little bit above the legs, right? Yeah. Ish. Okay, let's try that. Okay, it's going to be big, it's going to be huge, it's going to be brutal, but that's what we're going for. I have it at 90, so when went down to normal, everything looked weird. Fair enough, man. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I've stopped doing things like that. Including, like, changing key bindings and stuff like that, you know. So this block here should be like that gap, if you will. Let's start by doing this, and then we should be matching up, right? That's my plan. If we get to the top and it's all one block out, I'll just cry. Is government spelled incorrectly? Oh yeah, I dropped an R. I mean, that's more of a typo than spelled incorrectly. Just putting that out there. Why isn't this working for me? There we go. Alright, sweet. Sweet. This is still going to be in the wrong place, isn't it? Let's go for all the way down here. I mean, there's no way that's going to get in the way. Blatantly going to get in the way the moment I try and do anything. You there. Give me it. Somewhere in here. Wait, control and drop. Chest. Bam. That's what I'm after. Thanks. Quick moving of all the stuff. I say quick. Man, the moving of all the stuff always takes forever. But I tend to just throw everything in a chest and then try and pull out the things that I need rather than the other way around. Really empties you out quite quick. I need that. Well, no, I don't need that. Where did they even come from? My boat's over there somewhere. Just leaving stuff lying around. Alright, moving stuff. Oh, man, trying to just copy this leg out is going to be a little bit interesting. But I think, all in all, we've hit a good look for it. Oh, a little drink there, thanks. What else do I need? I need the cobble, and then I'm good. Okay, so that should be all details. I am definitely going to need more cobble and more slabs. There we go. Alright, sweet, strong, good things. Nah. And then there. And one of these underneath, and like that. Okay, so that's a toe, right? That's what we're working with. That being a toe. If I keep saying it, it'll end up working, right? This here. Yeah, looking strong. Looking strong. Is that an upside down? I'm not sure about these bits on the back here. It kind of, I mean, the fact that I can see through there, I'm not loving that. Let's just throw that down there. So one of these needs some stairs. Who needs food on the hot bar? Let's get rid of that. Bah. Up there. This one is also up there, and then one of these to bring some shape in. Which is, one of the important parts of this. Trying to find the right shape for a mech has actually been the all-consuming passion for this stream. It's been a little bit awkward. Left me feeling drained. Oh, hey, another 3. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to bigger mech building. Oh, hey, we've got a forest up there. I want a few of these just for some decoration, and I am actually going to have to go for more cobble as well when I'm done. So how you doing, another 3? I had a light chat earlier on, but not a serious one. Oh, raining iron. Hallelujah. That's not how that song goes. Yeah, shout. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do this, right? There we go. Ooh. Take my top off and dance around for the iron. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Poppies. I'll be okay, fair enough. Wrong time of year, but yeah. Not that one. That one offended me. In fact, this one offends me as well. Not for the same reasons, but it just offended me. That's like that. This. Man, this is actually quite an intricate build, despite the fact that I just kind of threw it down. One poppy for each of the golems you had to kill for the iron. Ooh. Well, I appreciate their sacrifice. I don't know whether that makes it all better or not. We're always told as long as we give thanks for our food, that makes it better for us killing the animal, right? So, I mean, I give thanks for the iron. Is that right? I hope that's right. Makes me feel better. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's swap these out. Yeah, Mrs. in chat. I'm not sure why she's not playing. I assume she's out actually doing life and just happens to be in the video as well. Not the video, in the stream chat. That's kind of good, but how about if we do that? Yeah. Much better. Bam. Okay, add some context. I say as if that means anything. And then we're going to put this here and that up there. Fairly sure that hole is not meant to be there, but yeah, no, it is. I don't think I meant to put it there, but with it being there, I like it. I like it. If it didn't want to be dead, and it wouldn't grow poppies. Yeah. Okay, let's get some more scaffolding out. No need for axe on my bar. Click that up. Beautiful. I like it. Somewhere like here, we can also do that. No. That was weird. Ow. I clicked, I presume I went and put them upwards, but I wasn't shift clicking, so I don't know where it's put them upwards. Alright, anyway, we've got 1/2 slab, one of those, and then like that, and then we're going to put... Oh no, I'm out of slabs. Unacceptable. Let's go and do it. Let's go and move some stuff around. Let's just take these 8, turn them all into 16 slabs. Beautiful. No, don't do that. Put the... I got to put this iron away, right? That's a thing. Let's just put it in the chest for now. At least I'm not going to like die and then another creeper will come along and blow it up afterwards. Because that's the sort of stuff that happens in my life. It's not enough just to die via one creeper. Oh no! Seriously? Can I please just get on the scaffolding? Thank you. It's not enough to just die by one creeper. Oh no! You've got to be double killed by a creeper. You've got to get your stuff properly blown up. That was a good skillful jump, by the way. Going for a thin ledge. Puts iron in chest now officially. I think I'm more likely to die via creeper and lose it. Just an idea. Okay, so that there, and there's just upside down stairs all the way up, right? That last one ain't quite right, but it's fine. I will live with it. Up with the core. When it's done, I have a pile of dishes to wash up. Oh, dude, I feel for you. It's literally my most hated job in all of houseworkdom. Not that way. Okay, there we go. Not like this. Like that. All right, cool. So we have now got 2 ankles in place. Oh, feeling the ankles. Like a Victorian madman. Like that, and like this. So that was literally the knee structure, was like this much, right? And then we come up at the sides here. Yeah, okay, cool. Surprised how smoothly this second leg's going together, actually. I thought I'd be like, nah, can't do it. I can't even see what I did last time. Just a little knobble out the front there. Okay. I feel like it wants to have like a stair and... Aha! I see what I've done. I was like, I'm sure I used stairs here, but what I've actually done is use 2 stairs to... No, I'm trapped. No, that's it. Yeah, I thought you would approve another 3. This is the size of a proper mech. There we go. That's what I did to make that work. I should probably go find some more food. I've got steak here. See. Let's have a little tea break on the side of the scaffolding. I shall make a massive statue of me behind. Aha. Minecraft Game Animator. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. We're busy making mechs today because someone told me mine wasn't big enough, and that triggered my male ego, and I was like, all right, fine, not big enough, eh? Let me show you what big means. And other things that guys say like that. Like this, cool. And then we want to get rid of those. Nice. Once we've done that, done this in the wrong place, haven't I? I have. I thought we'd do more of this. I thought we'd do a lot more of this. Yeah, I had a feeling you were that were Gamer 18 dude. I didn't want to like commit straight away and say that, but I had a feeling. I really wish I'd. Wait, bucket. Wasn't bad at getting down from places. 4 poppies. Let's put some over this side. Nice. Okay, let's study it from here. What did I do? Okay, so the stair is actually on the same level as that half slab. That's where I've gone wrong. Man, that is a sketchy edge to go up. Sketchy edge. So the problem is, I feel like I'm just ahead, right? There we go. I need to get my feet up and above. That's the problem there. What an idiot. Oh, what an idiot. Just gonna do that this time. Not aim for it again. And this one here. Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was on the server for a little while. Okay, so this way, this way, and that is a knee joint? Question mark? I don't know why we're going to ask Mark, but let's question mark about it. That there, that there, that there, and this over here. Here. And then this one goes like this. Oh, yeah. It's like I actually have a plan. What a joke. Right, moving around here, and this one. And then we just kind of like chunk our way up from here, right? That's how this works now. Can I get one of these? It's on my hotbar. Let's just... Okay, flatness. Then we need cobble stair right here. And we're kind of getting the groin area done again. Yeah, no, I'm about this. Oh, no, I'm not about that. Oh, I am bad at this. I am bad at this. Let's go up and just kind of throw a safety scaffold, like something like that. Okay, that's fairly good, and we'll put another one up here. Turns out I need many safety scaffold. Can't get that. Who'd have known that I was so bad at being safe at build height? Who would have thought? Oh, is that really what we want to... We're going to do this. Let's see what this looks like from the other side. It was a misplace, but... I'll go up one more. But I think it might actually give the shape that I'm looking for. It should totally be... Oh! Mistakes were made. Why did Forrest say, well, no, that we built the plate together? What did I say? Fly a massive banner between the legs. Okay. I like it. I like it. All right, give me all these. I wonder how many I've lost during the course of this build, kind of like up on the side and stuff. Oh, and 10. Okay, that's actually all of them. Still don't like what's going on here. Still don't like what's going on there, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're gonna go jump into bed. We should totally go and jump into bed. It is a necessary thing. So what is everybody else doing on the server right now? 2 people. Wow. You know what? That's not bad. When we started, it was bad, but now that's not too bad. We're definitely getting somewhere. We are definitely getting there. Oh, energy drinks are good. Turns out not so great holding my wrist up like this to the mouse today. I wonder why. I've not been overly exposing myself to strain. Whilst I'm here, always nice to remember just to quickly feed the cows. Right. If I had Minecraft, you'd help or do some tomfoolery. I mean, you know, Minecraft's a fun game, man. I'm not sure why you don't. How many do we reckon we've got here now? Let's have a look. Entities, 19. That's a good number. We're going to start killing things from entity cramming when we're breeding soon. So it might be time to take that block out after these guys grow up. Oh, that is actually really good. I mean, we're going to have to work on the pelvis a lot, but that... I am shocked at how well I've done here, guys. I didn't like that. I know it's just legs. I know it's just legs, but wow. All right. You have missed. Why use your wrist? Yeah. Because one, yeah, she's always like, man. But also, oh, come on, man. You don't have monies. Yeah, I know. It's a tough part of life, man. Okay, so what we're going to do here to make this work, we've got to build like the torso section next, and I'm not entirely sure what I want that to look like. Spend it all on knife and gas. Fair play, man. Fair play. I'm really not sure. Well, I suppose there's only one way to do it, right? Just start throwing blocks at it and see what we get with. So what we need is kind of like a small rectangle in the middle to be the torso, and then like some arm. Oh, they're going to be like up here somewhere. Man, it's going to be huge. Huge. We want to carry on sort of up on the dag. I like what we got going here. It looks a lot better than... Hey, no. Let's just back off out of the range of that. There we go. So you were saying something about maybe some point, man. I don't. I need an event, if you will. Look at this. Look at what he's done. Yeah, I want to replace that with a step, right? Let's go up there and do that. That just looks a lot better, and then maybe even bring it forwards a bit. Because I'll kind of want to. Well, I don't know. Do I want to put stuff on it? Hey. Oh, I really didn't think I'd made that. This is the problem. Okay, I placed it in a funny way. There we go. That looks better. And then this almost wants to start with a little ring here, and then we'll chunk out a little bit more on the next level. While the poppy, so another three came. Another three. Forrest came and dropped off a whole load of iron for me, and he was like, "Here's all the golems that had to suffer for your iron. Feel the shame." I'm like, little bit. Oh, ouch! I forgot. Don't jump into scaffold and hold shift. It's not a winner. Not a winner. Okay, so I need some stone. Smelted stone, no less. I'm thinking about the storage in this area. It's a little inconvenient. It's not massively inconvenient, but it's a little inconvenient. Oh, flags. And I'm not sure how I would go about making it less so. It turns out I need to cook some stone up. Let's go about doing that. I suppose it really is going to wait for me to have a base. I still don't know what I'm going to have as a base. I don't think I'm actually going to have a base. I'm just going to move from like funny build thing to funny build thing, you know. Anyway, it's supposed to be cooking stone first. Yeah, maybe a ring of some description, then one slightly larger higher up, and then yeah, it's gonna be difficult to do. Let's do 2 stacks, and then I'll come back and cook the other 2 stacks afterwards. Is there? No, I gave all my coal away, didn't I? Okay, let's get those and put this in here. I need to go chop down some trees really at some point, but we'll get back to that. We will definitely get back to that. For the mech you're envisioning, okay. I am all about that, buddy. Let's have a look. I mean, that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It definitely has that sort of segmented section that I was talking about. Let's see if I can call something up on here. Not. I mean, I can see my mouse. Hi. It's not. It doesn't like the picture. I'm not sure why. Yeah, no, that is this. Oh, for some reason, man, it's really not going for it. How about this? Do it. No. It's a polar bear in the snow with his eyes closed. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's a shame. That is a shame. We're going to have to go back. Please stand by. Please stand by. But yeah, those are some good looking mechs, you know. Oh, I'm back in the game. And there we go. I was about to say I'm back in the game, and it's not showing me in the game why. So hey Jelly, how you doing? We're building a mech because you know that's cool, right? One day in Minecraft we'll be able to like actually power these things and stuff. Like technically, there is some mods that enable you to like treat it like an airship and stuff, and that's pretty cool. Not quite the same. Yeah, mechs are like solid. So, ooh, that little bit of spring back there. That's a thing. Yeah, mechs are solid sci-fi. You know, I enjoy them. I enjoy them. All right, I don't know whether. Yeah, we're gonna go out forwards a little bit. Let's go this way. Let's just go with this double girdle. Because that's essentially what's going on, right? Double girdle. And then we kind of like have to sculpt him a chest. That's going to be interesting to say the least. Not really big on the sculpture, so I'm not sure. Can I do it like this? There we go. Nice. Oh, the scaffoldings. Not impressed with their ease of use. The functionality, yeah, cool. I get it. Functionality-wise, it's good, but the shift click to do this, don't shift click to do that. You know, that's a thing. Let's come back all the way. Let's shift this out of the way and see whether that double girdle is the beginnings of what I'm thinking. Nom. Okay. You know what? No, it's not. No, it's not. It gets too fat too quickly, if you will. I mean, the fact that we've got to go up. I'm a little bit stumped for words. I was kind of expecting that to work. How about if we? All right, let's try doubling that. Let's try doubling that. The bottom one. I want to double that bottom ring there. Faster, please. One of the things I enjoy about Minecraft, in a lot of situations, if it's not going fast enough, just start clicking faster, because it will have like the hold situation. Like if you hold, you can go like that. But if you click, you can place it much quicker. Okay, let's try this time. Not losing the blocks to begin with. Okay, definitely liking this here. I'm afraid that we're going to be ending up with a very flat chest piece, so we need to figure out... this is what's wrong, is I'm building basically core, but I'm not using core block, right? I don't know. Do we have more of these? We do, cool. Let's try this. Do we go out here, or is that still a thin bit? Oh, I missed it. Why wouldn't it let me in? Pushing against it. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's try it. And then we'll do... if we come out here, we can then do like another cobble core inside. Yeah, I think I see where we're going. Again, I might want to double this up because obviously it's actually a really big structure, so we gotta gotta remember we need to cover distance, you know. That's the tough bit. This is the first sort of back depth I've given it as well. I'm not sure if that's going to reflect badly on it or not. How much do I? Not a great deal. All right, let's go. It really doesn't want to let you into the side of the scaffold, does it? You've got to be like super jump onto the top of it and to get inside. Top tip, if you're ever using scaffold, be careful. It's not cobweb. You can't just jump into it and it'll slow you down. Which is a shame, because that's kind of what I want from it, you know? It's kind of what I want. Where did I leave that boat? There it is. Very important to use boats. Let's get around this way. I mean, just be off your feet as much as possible, you know? Take it easy. Your dude has probably been walking around for a very long time, right? Oh, kilometers. I know my dude. Let's have a look. Options. No, where are my statistics? There we go. Statistics. Plants pot. I haven't put any plants in pots. Oh man, where is the distance fallen? I don't know where my stats are. Okay, so we go. Let's do it this way. Scoreboard. Objectives. Set display. Sidebar. Tracking. It should just be walk. There we go, walk. Let's have a look. Boom! Walking distance. Look at that. That's nice. Man, wow. That is. What number even is that? 84,300,000. 84 million. No, it's not sprinting. Sprinting is on here though. Let's because you know this is always interesting. Hey, Forest is up there. Where am I? I am trailing on this. Wait, hang about this. Let's try and get up. This is because I'm always running out of food, right? Gotta be because I'm always running out of food. I should have boat. Is another one that I want to check. Yeah, look at that. I thought that would be the case. I'm surprised Mad Frank's not higher on the boat. I'm surprised Mad Frank is not. 2 kills. Oh wow, Forest. Decipher as well though. That's cool. Now let's see who's a real bad boy. Who's got the player kills? Oh, Gorgonopsid misaligned. Head crab. Yeah, I've not killed a single player. because I'm a nice person. Should probably deal with that at some point. And by that I mean, let's go kill someone. Cookstone out, pop it in the top here. Right, taking its time. That's the problem with waiting for this stuff. Okay, I mean, I literally got 6. Was tempted to come and kill it. I know, right? This one of the reasons why I wasn't overly keen on tracking that stat, because I didn't want people to go, oh, I want the high score in that. Though I am kind of tempted to like do some sort of command block wizardry, so whoever's got the highest kills is like a nerfed sword against players or something. Some sort of like ranked handicap system. I think that would be amusing. Let's get a quick bed. I don't think Forest is going to be anywhere near bed, but... Ooh, my finger has got cold. By cold, I mean... I have just realised that the fan out the back of my PC is blowing right where my mouse hand is. So, yeah, that makes sense. Wow. Wow, that's all the cooked stone I've got left. Well, it looks like we're going to go chop some trees. Quick philosophy time. Everyone give me a beautiful subject to talk about, and we will philosophize and wax lyrical about it. Take some birch saplings and we're going to go cut down some birch trees. That's why you're building a mech. What, to get rid of all my stone? Hey, you know what? That really is starting to look good. We now just like do a box here. Well, it's gonna have to have like shoulders, but yeah, we go up, we do the thing. Yes. It's looking good. I like it a lot. Middle of the night. Not the time to go cut trees, is it? Death and loss is an important piece of that. It's true. This definitely could do with a torch here. Alright, let's go remove that crafting bench first before we do anything. This helicopter is so bad. I kind of like it. At the same time, it kind of makes me feel bad. Alright, okay. And the thing is, you've got to be careful because the rotors are held up by string. But yeah, Zed's suggestion of redstone torches around here was a good idea rather than the actual torches. Right, what I want to do as well is kind of just put a few trees down to not entirely mask it, but make it look like they were trying to be a little bit sneaky when they landed here. Because, you know, this is the government agency guys, right? That's who these guys are. They're come to oversee everything. It's a little bit of a shame that the whole thing that I'm building is actually bigger than the view distance. If you download any backup, I should do a backup. If you download any backup and run the whole thing in a normal computer rather than on the server, you should get a much nicer view. I've been watching IBX Toycat. I don't know if you guys... Whoa, no. So IBX Toycat, he's a Bedrock player, and one of the things he just did was to upload like the entire world to a Minecraft server, or a map of the entire world. It's actually really good, but the server render distance was like 7 or something. The standard Realms view distance. This is not going to go well, and that was pretty bad. He was looking around and he had about this sort of view distance, and that was hard to figure out where you were in the world, because the world is big, much bigger than 7 frames, 7 chunks. Like South England was bigger than 7 chunks, So, and then he like downloaded the map and ran it on his machine, and he was like, and now on the Windows 10 version of Bedrock with the best available view distance, and it really was like it disappeared. Like my computer runs Java at 32 render distance, 32 chunks, which is like, that's why I don't see any fog or anything there, because it wants to be 4 times distance, something like that, 4 or 5 times distant. And that doesn't look as impressive as he did. Like that was a thing. So I think I'm changing to Bedrock, is what I'm saying. No. Hey Zed, how you doing out there? So I can't go up higher than 32 chunks. That is maximum. Oh, you've got Optifine, haven't you? Lol. Okay. Yeah, I should go and get Optifine so I can turn it up. And then what? And then what? You know. Okay, we've got nice battering of replanting around. I think I've gathered enough wood to go start making some serious charcoal so we can cook some more stone. Yeah, hey Zed, how you doing? Here, let me go and show you what we're working on today. We're not building those tiny little scout mechs anymore. Why are you there? No. I wish these mechs could like stamp on them or something. Hup. All right, cool. The reason I jumped into them is because you do a critical if you hit them when you're like falling, which I think is a really good way of doing it. So we got some robot legs. We're gonna have a little mech here. I say a little mech here. We're gonna have a mech here. Maybe we need to put some slabs on that thing. Unfortunately, I've run out of smooth stone. This stuff. So I got a little thing cooking off over here, but it turns out that I'm out of burnables. So, I mean, like, swings and roundabouts. Need to go around and do stuff. 13, 14, 15, 16. We are short for this one. No problem. Okay. A non-savage would use a bow. What, on the creeper? No. You got to really feel the personal connection. Is that the Iron Giant? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. The Iron... You know what? That's not a bad build. We might do that later. Of course, I need to do the helicopters or whatever in the background that are kind of like drop this down here. Yeah, because you know that's totally going to be moved around by Chinooks, right? You know, it's totally what's going to be going down here. Oh, I could stop. Could put this over. Oh. There we go. That's more efficient use. Turns out I'm bad at the game, guys. Bad at the game. So, you have more work to do. All right, buddy. All right. It was good to see you for the short time. If anybody has any nether brick, netherrack, etc., I am totally looking for that so I can do the ones from Pacific Ring. Totally looking to build an attack helicopter out of netherrack. Nether brick, because that would be better. I think that would make a better, like you've got like stairs and slopes and stuff like that. Slopes, no, stairs and slabs, and it would probably make a better one. I'm not sure whether I want that thing on the side there. I'm looking at this side versus this side. I don't know. If people give me some feedback, that would be great. Always after feedback. Yay, 6 blocks. That's really not going to help much. Let's get up there and put these slabs in place that I was talking about. I'm not sure whether like around the bottom here is where I want to put them, but I feel like we need some form of definition there, and I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's actually on the front that I need it. I don't know. Let's go and see what we can do. So I'm thinking little thing like this. This is a little awkward. There we go. Let's get rid of that and pop that like that. That should actually give us a bit of a better shape. Can I go down further? Thanks. Oh. No, there we go. Okay, actually that does already make quite a big difference to the shape. Oh, go away! Anyway. Yeah, much better shapeage here. It would be nice if I had a stair block in this type, but it's unfortunately not a thing. All right, let's go. 12 blocks is not going to do it. I mean, I can't even do an outline with 12 blocks. Where did you come from? Oh no, that wasn't far enough. Oh no, I did all right. No boat. Ue mon boat. Don't know what the French word for boat is. La marine car. Widen it a bit. What, the middle bit, or? How do I get more of these going? Down here I should have a nice selection of... Let's go for 4s actually. There, those. Because then I could just kind of take... 16. Actually, the 32 for 4, isn't it? Oh well. Pop. And pop. Hips need to be wider, else it might look like a naked C3PO. I mean, that's fine. do you not fantasize at night about a naked C3PO, Mark? Jelly. I know I do. In that first scene where Anakin's like, "Here, do you want to come and have a look at this?" And I'm like, "Ooh." Do you also plan on a hunchback design or plain? I'm not sure actually. I was like, well, do we throw like rocket pods on it or something like that? I don't know how much higher it even needs to go. We only talking like 4 or 5 blocks, or are we talking like 10? 4 or 5 or 10? I mean, TNT cannons is a choice. Look at all this food I got in here. I've got 5. How is that situation? All right. Well, anyway. Man, this is actually really cool. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this is really cool. Super proud of how this is going. Yeah, there's multiple scenes of him showing his circuits. He's not approved. Yeah, I mean, you know, C3PO is not scared to get his circuits out. The leg height to look good. Okay, I was thinking maybe like 2/3 of the leg height, if you will, but oh no, I missed. I was gonna die. Should have gone for my water bucket. Water bucket. That is what you need when you're falling. Water bucket. I wonder how many times I'm gonna have to fall and go, oh no, and before I start like reaching for the water bucket. Okay, we're gonna start off just building him a rectangle, and then we'll like put some shape into it. Because you know we need like pectoral plates. This is one of the things that shows up in this sort of thing all the time, right? Got ye oldie robot moves. Also a neck notch. One shot for that as well. Well, guys, I think with that and the fact that it's going to take me forever... Well, I don't know. What do we want to talk about for the next sort of 15, 20 minutes, guys? If we've got something to talk about for the next 15, 20 minutes, we can sit here and cook stone and wax lyrical. 2/3 is okay, but then the torso needs to be wider. Yeah, a bit of a stocky guy, you know? Yeah, but it needs to go up, I don't know, maybe even another block there and then like come out again. And then that's kind of like its chest. So this is kind of like its stomach, maybe its abs. You know, this is pelvis, this is ab, up to about there, and then you've got like a, you know, man boob 1, man boob 2 there, something like that. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Where's, you know, that and this. Let's start with the guys that are enchanted, because they're the ones that are going to hurt. Let's come around this way. I don't know which way to attack them. I was supposed to hit him a few times by now and then run away. do a food. Him. He's the one. Okay, then run away, and then we can just kind of like dive in at these guys, especially as they're all like taking themselves out. Bam, 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 bam. I was expecting more death. It turns out I'm not very good at the talking and the fighting anymore. I used to be able to hold a conversation and click the buttons enough times, but no, not this time. All right, bad omen. Let's go visit Forest Village, shall we? Okay, so have I ever dabbled in Warhammer? So my friend used to play Warhammer. Unfortunately, my mum could not afford all the various miniatures. It's not like today where you could just like pop down to a 3D printer and be like, hey, can we get that? And they weren't even making the miniatures in plastic. Like Citadel weren't making plastic miniatures when I was getting into it. It was like lead solder, not lead solder. What was it? Pewter or nothing. You know, just because that was the technology at the time. It was a revolution when that came in. Yeah, I know it's crazy thinking that like injection molded plastic was a revolution, but you know, it's a little while ago now. not that long ago, but long enough. Wow, 13. What happened to the... Should definitely be 2 bits of stone somewhere. What? 13 is a very awkward number. Well, I'm just going to throw them in here anyway. How about the Lord? So, I know... Like, I know the basic premise of, you know, you got your Space Marines and the various factions of the Space Marines. And then you've got like the Chaos Marines, and they're just like, yeah, no is the ultimate answer. No, I do not know enough of the lore. Oh, beautiful, beautiful rain. I love the rain. Have I ever mentioned that? Wonder if forest, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I was kind of hoping it'd be somewhere else, or at least close to a bed. Don't like rain. Do not like rain at all. All right, let's throw another one of these in here. You can have that. It's not going to be enough, but it's a good start. There we go. That's enough now. I've got no money for the miniatures, but the settings and lore is just amazing. Yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying on the lore. But like, I was much more of a D&D kid, as you may have noticed by the thing. So if you want to talk to me about the Forgotten Realms setting, or like who the Drow actually are and stuff like that, I'm all about that. What am I going to do with these 3 bits? Oh, I know it. Might work, might not. Who knows? Okay, let's go put another stack down. And hopefully we get a little higher up. Trying to add like detail to this is definitely going to be the hard bit. The how do we not make this just look like a block? You own the box set and the 92 Goblins Lair expansion. Like the Titans and stupidity of how powerful they are. Okay, yeah. Well, that's it. That was the conversation we were having earlier. Like, do you think mechs will ever happen in the world? Most people are like, no. I think we're more likely to see them in the format of... So they will start off as loading machines, right? Alien style. But it won't take long before people are like throwing armor on them and strapping a gun to it. Like, there's already exosuits in the army, right? All right. 3, I will see you later. I am also going to be wrapping up in very short order. Just putting the last of these down. Last of these. Now, I said one more and then we were going to go out one, but I'm actually going to throw this on here just to see how it looks before I go out one more. It's going to hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt. Wow. Shocked. Slightly appalled. A friend long ago made his own variation of Warhammer Battle of the Titans. Ooh. Well, that's it. I mean, if you're... Oh, I like this tune. When you don't have the money for the officials, you do what you can, right? crap. Alright, I got it. Didn't leave any more behind either. 57 is not the 64 plus 10. There's a few more out there somewhere that I've just lost literally recently as well. Oh well. Do I deeply care? Not really. We can make more scaffold at any time, right? Yeah. Okay, so you know what I was saying about how we're going to detail it and not make it look like a massive chunky box? This looks like a massive chunky box. But in essence, now what I want to do is put a bigger sideways box on. Yeah, and that's going to have like shoulders and head. But man, I need the stone. So much stone, so many burnables are needed, so much stone is needed. It's one of these games, you know. You just got to keep trying at it until you get there. This little cluster of stuff over here looks good, but it still looks empty, you know. It still doesn't look like it's a living, breathing welcome committee. Oh, literally just got far enough away for him to disappear. I kind of wanted to turn back and see him from a distance. There we go. It's a shame you don't see it from the portal. Right over here, is this real? You real here? Yeah. I reckon it's gonna unload soon. Alright, well anyway. That's a thing. Load distance is very much a thing in Minecraft, but I was kinda hoping it would work with us. Let's go and go on the other side of this hill to cut down some more trees, because I seem to be slightly deforesting this area. And I ain't about that. Ecological destruction, not my thing. Well, I mean, not like knowing ecological destruction. Yeah, that whole indirect, oops, didn't mean to ecological destruction. Yeah, I'm all about that. You know, leaving the bathroom light on, drinking too much, not enough water. I don't know. One of those. Okay, I really actually need a proper tree farm. Seriously. Hey. Someone watching me? Did his mate have a go? I don't know. Die. Just suddenly exploded in flame. Seems suspicious. Is this the same tune again? That would be pretty hilarious. Either that or this one's like gone quiet and then loud again. I mean, yeah, no, we've been listening to it for like 3-4 minutes, so yeah, I suppose it could still be the same one. Now the real question is how far do I go with cutting these down? Well, at least until I get a second stack, right? I need many of them. Many and more. I believe 4 billion was the stated goal. I mean, 4 billion logs. What's 4 billion divided by 64? It's probably still 4 billion, right? It's at least close enough for us to call it 4 billion. How many 64s in 4 billion? 4 billion. 3.9 billion. However you want to do it. Well, look at this flash guy over here. Hey, can you drop a gold helmet for me? I do particularly enjoy the gold helmet. I could... Wait. Like... Bad at this. He didn't drop any of his armor. What is this? Yeah, whenever you're comparing like those big numbers, the illions, to regular teens and stuff, you might as well just forget about dealing with the little number, if you will. It's crazy. The answer is just so close to what the original number was. Okay. Let's go around and do a spate of replanting. Make sure we don't completely destroy the environment. I'm not sure if there needs to be some sort of pattern to it. Like, how do I make it not look like an area I've come through ravaged and then just put down a whole bunch of things again? Like this sort of random patterning, guarantee, like if a computer analysed it, went, yep, human went here. Look at this. There's like a regular back and forth pattern or something like that, you know? Always interested to know, like, you know, patterns that sort of hidden patterns that you didn't know you were giving off. So it's crazy sometimes. It really is. Yeah, so it's like almost like, you know, when you're trying to be random and you end up like not saying the same number 2 times in a row. That has been a thing that you consciously avoided. Therefore, it's not random, right? It's tough. It's tough. Level 30, man. Why am I not dead? Normally happens at level 30, right? Well, actually, I started the stream on level 28, but I didn't want to mention it because I have this kind of like curse of the 28s, where when I get to level 28, I'm like, ooh, I'm close to being able to like make a new tool or something, and then before you know it, I'm like, oh, well, I'm dead. Never mind. No, I just wanted the 14s, 15. Ah, we can't. That's why. Okay, the 16 there, and then an 8 there. Pop those in as well. Slowly making up all the charcoal. Would like to eventually fill that. Definitely need to make a proper wood farm at some point. It's one of the things that I have been missing for a little bit is a serious wood farm. I've just been going out and kind of deforesting the area, which, you know, it's okay, but it's not sustainable. We all know this. Not sustainable. 8 bits. All right, cool. Yeah, I think that extra one may even have been too many. I was just like, yeah, let's pop it down, but now I'm like, no, I don't think that was right. I don't think that was right at all. I actually want to come out one. Kind of. Maybe the middle 3 want to stay there for the oldie pectoral plating, as I said. Keep going up until we feel like we're at the right area. Okay, so let's do this. 1, 2, 3, there and there, right? Hopefully that is perfect. Let's take away this. Come out that far. Okay, cool. Cool. Gonna take a little bit just to put these down in place. I want to come out this far. You know what? I think for this row we do. No, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I think we actually want to move that up one row, but we will see. We will see. Like have an extra row of like this width here. Trying to like drag up all the pictures I've ever seen of a mech in my head, you know, use that as a reference point. Man, look at this area. It's looking pretty good. Need to do something in that pond over there. Definitely need to do something with the TP so it doesn't look quite so out of place. I'm actually thinking of having a small little like we welcome the aliens encampment. Little bunch of hippies here. I think it'd be hilarious. Okay, not bad. I came down here without actually meaning to. Need to do another little bit all the way across the front. Unfortunately, at this point, we are going to be stopped by materials gathering. Should have known, really. I thought I had at least enough to get going with, but turns out, no, I do not. No, I do not. But with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. Today we managed to make the best looking mech legs I've ever built and a torso. I will see you, well, I think next week, Tuesday onwards. I'm going to be doing a few more sort of sci-fi stories, if you will, sort of bartending in the dystopian future or something like that. But I will see you then, when we're going to do that. Bye!